feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank. But it's sink or swim, only option is to win. In the murky water, not a thought of giving in.
Welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Boca Raton Shrimp Tank. I'm your host, Jason Hill, sitting over with my co-host, Kevin Cox, the director over at the FAU Adams Center for Entrepreneurship. You catch this entire episode on iTunes as well as the Boca Raton Shrimp Tank podcast.com. We had a great episode today interviewing Joey Brander. He's the founder and CEO of First Serve Partners. First Serve, because he's back, when he started his career in the tennis world over at Fordham University. So very interesting story. He went through an episode for about 45 minutes with us today on this podcast, talking about how he's one of the youngest CEOs in the venture capital world. So we're really excited to have him on the show. Joey, for the audience listening today, can you tell us a little bit about yourself as well as about your current company?
Sure. I started working at a very young age in sports media and entertainment. Started at 9 years old on Disney Channel, Radio Disney, all around the world. Co-hosted a CBS television show down here in South Florida called Beyond the Game. Hosted a weekly ESPN radio show when I was 16 called The Joey Brander Show. After my time at ESPN was working with a couple of the athletes I was really close with, helping them start businesses and build their respective brands, and was consulting for a few Fortune 500s and just trying to figure out how to use my unique experience working from such a young age across sports media entertainment to invest in and work with and help the next wave of young entrepreneurs that were looking to disrupt the industries that I was really passionate about. And I thought that the venture capital world was a great way to do that. And just dove in head first and surrounded myself with an incredible team of a couple of partners and also quite a few current and former professional athletes that work very closely with us and the companies that we invest in. And we are a venture capital firm investing in early stage businesses across sports media entertainment. And it's been great.
Well, we're excited to have you part of our team and definitely down here in South Florida to help the community, especially with the FAU Tech Runway and FAU, their entrepreneurs. So, Kevin, rolling into that, tell us a little bit about your thoughts during this episode.
Yeah, it's a really great episode for entrepreneurs out there looking to get some insight and info into the world of venture capital. For those entrepreneurs looking to raise funding, it's a really great episode. Joey, why don't you tell us a little bit about what makes your kind of perspective and approach to VC a little bit different than some of the other investors out there?
Sure. Yeah, we love to be as actively involved as possible with the companies that we invest in. We dislike the general spray and pray model that a lot of VC firms utilize. I just don't think that fundamentally that makes much sense. We love to really get in the trenches that with the startups that we invest in. And the first question that we ask them is why us and why our capital? Why our check? Sure. Why are you seeking a business relationship with us? And how can we add value? How can we help you grow and scale your business? How can we use our relationship capital beyond just our capital to help you or help move the needle for your business? How can we utilize a lot of the professional athletes that are part of our team or our board in their respective brand power to help you grow and scale your business? That's really the most important thing for us, is just figuring out that value add that we can provide, and then really just, like I said, getting in the trenches with the founders and helping them grow their businesses and disrupt the industries that we're passionate about.
Yeah. So the old technique, throw enough stuff against the wall and hope one of them sticks. That's no more. It's not hot anymore. Is that correct?
I just don't think that makes sense. And there are certainly, quite a few funds out there that will just invest in a lot of different things and hope that one company returns the whole fund and the rest they're a bit disinterested in. But, that's not what we like to do. And, all the founders that we invest in, I think, can attest to that. And we love to help them succeed and fulfill their potential.
Yeah. And what I love about your company is you're a millennial yourself. And you have a lot of millennial entrepreneurs today. It's a booming, era for entrepreneurs in their 20s and 30s. So I'm excited, to see some of the partnerships that you create, the next couple of years with First Serve Partners. So.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I think that it's like we talked about during the show. We love to invest in what's new and what's next. We love to invest in companies or platforms that are looking to engage or sell to millennials and Gen Zers. And we think who better to figure out what those demographics are interested in than us, because we are that demographic, and we don't have to read about the consumer trends of it. We live it. That's us. So we like to use that unique perspective with every company that we invest in, and I think it helps.
Well, for the audience listening today, how can they get in touch with you and your company?
Yeah, I mean, reach out on social media, at Joey Brander on Twitter, on Instagram. FirstServePartners.com is our website. You can reach out to us directly on there as well. I'm born and raised here in South Florida, a Boca Raton native, and helping entrepreneurs in the South Florida ecosystem is incredibly important to me. We love helping grow this ecosystem and help to show people all around the country and around the world that this is a truly a premier and an elite startup ecosystem. So, I sincerely mean it when I say anyone at home, you need any advice, whatever it may be, we're always happy to help, our fellow South Floridians.
Well, Joey, thanks again for coming out to the Shrimp Tank today. Really appreciate all your insight. For everyone watching, catch the entire episode on iTunes as well as the Boca Raton Shrimp Tank Podcast.com. Thanks again for watching. We'll see everyone next week at 4. Take care.